the Gihon spring of Jerusalem. It's right here, the water source, okay? And this is Mount Moriah. Mount Moriah was identified as the place, you know, where Abraham is coming with Isaac. And that's the binding side of Isaac. The rock on top of the mountain is also known in the Jewish tradition as the foundation rock. The creation of the world started from here, we said yesterday, 5,773 years ago, from Mount Moriah above us. We are not on the mountain, we are outside. Very close, but outside. The first temple was built by Solomon. He put the temple here on the mountain without changing anything around. This temple stood above the rock on top of the mountain up until the year 586 BC. And then the Babylonians came, destroyed the city, destroyed the temple. Jews are taken to exile. 50 years, and then Nehemiah is leading them, you know, back to Jerusalem. He's going to build a small temple up on the mountain without changing anything. And only 500 years later, Jerusalem started to change. During the time of King Herod the Great, by bringing 10,000 workers and working non-stop 12 years. And he decided to make a much larger area from Mount Moriah. Okay, here on top of the hill, you cannot put so many people. אני 3 דקות והולך. So many people. כן.
אבל יש לנו קבוצה שצריכה להיכנס עוד
3 דקות.
עוד דקה צריכה להיכנס.
עוד דקה. And then he took part of the mountain and he built 4 walls around the mountain, east, south, west, north. The temple was put on top. Okay, this is the western wall. That's the temple. This is the Holy of Holies. If I will move this up, what shall I find underneath? The rock. My head. The rock. Okay, this temple stood here up until the year 70 AD, and it was destroyed by the Romans, and nothing was left on the mountain. The mountain remained empty 600 years.
Still flat top?
Still flat top. Empty. So when the Muslims took Jerusalem, in the 7th century, they built this on top. Do you understand? They built this on top. Okay? And this is going to be the reality on the ground. Up there, above us. And he's asked, what is the closest, where is the closest site to the Holy of Holies? Right here. That's the Kotel. That's the western wall. So when this was taken, was destroyed, okay, and our people are coming back to Jerusalem, they would pray here, because that's the closest that you can be to the wall. Later on, when the Muslims built the quarter, look what they did. They built, you know, and they covered most of the wall with their houses. And they left only this part, which is right here. Right here, the square, right here, as the closest place to the Holy of Holies. So we cannot see 1,000 feet. We cannot see 1,000 feet from the 1,500 feet. Yes, please?
So we're standing at the bottom of the whole building. So ground floor of the Temple Mount is really way above us.
Of course. And this is not yet, the floor where we are standing is even not the original floor, you know, of 2,000 years ago. In order to stand in the original floor, okay, this was the original. And he's asking,